Manipur construction site of National Sports University takes a violent turn. Unknown miscreants cause havoc at university construction site in Kautru. Chief Minister Nongthongbam Biren inaugurates 14 projects and lays foundation stone of 8 projects under Go to Hills mission in Tamenglong district. India tops world with highest taxes of 69% on petrol and diesel. Normal price at rupees 89.94 and premium petrol at rupees 93.19 in Manipur today. Manipur reports 15 new confirmed cases of COVID-19, 25 recoveries and 1 death case in the last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 371. India logs single-day spike of 18,855 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,720,000. Recovery rate nears 97%. And the Union Budget Session 2021 begins. President Ramnath Kovind says extremism in Northeast is heading towards its end. Economic Survey projects 11% GDP growth for next financial year. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. A row over the construction site of National Sports University took a violent turn today. Unknown miscreants caused havoc at the construction site of the university in Kautru. They said a blaze, a laborer's work shed damaged a JCB and police car parked in the campus. 5 police personnel who were on duty in the area reportedly sustained injuries in the incident. Impact News sources said that the incident occurred at around 10 a.m. Kautruk villagers said some unidentified miscreants who came down from the hills deliberately burnt down the work shed and damaged the vehicles. Villagers claimed that they rushed to fend off the miscreants, but the police foiled them back. Police resorted to firing tear gas shells to contain the situation. Condemning the incident, the irate locals urged the authorities concerned to book the perpetrators involved in the incident at the earliest, else warned of intense agitations. They also demanded to deploy extra paramilitary forces to complete the construction of the National Sports University without further delay.
Miam chuk thar galer me ban haro me am se ado moi thana jani hu hotel lep ler me ba sida ado khoi je makari gino na moi khana ba yaw ba na chen thorok pane ba khoi je chen thorok kan du de iman hoi han gro akhoi tawra ge moi akhoi kan to we na hai ba de akhoi je han ba hore hai ba akhoi na han gi ma tung da moi je sung da mai tha hore ba ando thana ju ki de je le ye je lo na moi su chen na re ya de de mai tha ho ba du de kan tok tre a sarga gi po ne mang ya bu nte mai tha mi du moi na sarga na thira pha ga pi da mi.
On the other hand, Konsakul Area Joint Action Committee General Secretary Difu has demanded suspension of those police personnel involved in the firing towards those protesters who are demanding to hold the construction of the National Sports University. It may be mentioned that Naga student group All Naga Students Association Manipur has claimed that the site where construction of National University Sports Campus is going on belongs to Konsakul, a village inhabited by Liangmai Naga community. Video released from the JSC office today warned that National Highways number 37 and number 31 will be blocked and all the national ongoing projects will be halted if their demand is not met by January 31st.
Government ga phundi marakta yanaba purak trifo thabak ase lepiyo habi peaceful protest punja mayam se kumbani kumba matamda police na hek uba matamda akhoi gi ni bu uba matamda live bullet che fire bodi bullet pai ga ko mi am ki han bi madu da tear gas ka pi akoi nupi angang sing mi am sok la ho mo khoi mi am NGO da lai ho bre akoi na hygiening badi madu da concern officer do immediately suspend to bi adu na 31st midnight National Highway 37, National Highway 2, all the national project indefinitely shut down tawrani every call se basi KJC truck the hydrogen shut down se koi monitor tawrani akoi lam ge damak we will fight tooth and nail we will fight till the end akoi sirasu kunsi thadok tu na koi fight tawrani.
Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren today inaugurated 14 developmental projects and laid foundation stones of 8 projects under Go to Hills mission in Tamenglong district. Chief Minister N. Biren, on his 6th visit to the district as Chief Minister, along with his Council of Ministers and officials concerned, were accorded a rousing welcome by the residents of the district at new mini secretariat complex. 40 million litres capacity water supply scheme of water conservation under NLCPR Phase 1 PHED at Kaupilong, Tamenglong Wards number 5 was among the newly inaugurated projects. The water conservation project was constructed by Keystone Company in 18 months at an estimated cost of 23.5 crore rupees. Among the new projects for which foundation stones were laid today are the indoor stadium sports auditorium and multipurpose hall at Tamenglong headquarters, boys hostel at new Tamenglong college site, infrastructure for science and commerce stream at new campus of Tamenglong college, expansion of mini secretariat road at Tamenglong headquarters, a Bailey bridge of 100 feet over Marangthang River on T03 National Highways 37 to T04 under Tausim block, Bailey bridge of 150 feet over the Irang bridge, Irang River on IT road Makui Golai to Kasan, and construction of road from Oktan to Nuratel. A public meeting was held where leaders of various civil society organizations, including the Joint Tribes Council in Pui, Liangmei, Rongmei and Zimi, submitted various memoranda to the Chief Minister. Chief Minister N. Biren also distributed wheelchairs, health cards and other benefits to people of the district on the occasion. Later, State Cabinet meeting was conducted at the mini secretariat site at Farm Lane. India now has the highest taxes on fuel in the world with 69% fuel tax, followed by Italy with 64%. Taxes account for 63% of the retail price of fuel in France and Germany and 62% in Britain. Price of international crude oil per barrel in 2018 was $70 and decreased to $49 at present. However, fuel's price touched fresh all-time highs in India following recent hike in excise duty. Petrol price in Rajasthan's Sri Ganganagar reached all-time high of rupees 101 per litre for premium petrol and rupees 95 and 61 paisa per litre for normal petrol. Meanwhile, the Rajasthan government has reduced value-added tax VAT rate by 2% on petrol and diesel, giving people the much-needed respite from rising fuel prices. While in Manipur, normal petrol price touched rupees 89 and 94 paisa and premium petrol at rupees 93 and 19 paisa and diesel price reached rupees 79 and 84 paisa today. Oil marketing companies, Indian Oil Corporations, Bharat Petroleum and Hindustan Petroleum aligned the prices of domestic fuel with global benchmarks by taking into account any changes in the foreign exchange rates. Any alterations in fuel prices are implemented with effect from 6 a.m. every day. Fuel rates vary from state to state across the country due to the value-added tax or VAT. According to experts, a price hike in petrol and diesel is due to increase in fuel tax by center and state governments. Consumers are now paying taxes of rupees 50 per litre of petrol and rupees 40 per litre of diesel due to the increase in the fuel tax. On the other hand, increasing of fuel tax will lead to increase in prices of other daily consumer items. Meanwhile, the benchmark US crude oil for March delivery fell 51 cents to US dollar 52.34 a barrel, and Brent crude oil for March delivery fell 28 cents to US dollar 55.53 a barrel on Thursday. All Manipur Students' Union AMSU has expressed disappointment that some schools in Imphal City remain closed even after government's order to resume classes for students of class 9 to 12 in the wake of upcoming board examinations. Speaking to media, AMSU Vice President Laishram Thauba appeals to the government to take measures to increase students' attendance. He opined that COVID-19 awareness should be raised among the parents as most of them are reluctant to send their children to schools. Laishram Thauba also urged the relevant authority to tackle the hike in transportation fares to ease the students. He disclosed that AMSU will hold a meeting with transport associations on February 1st afternoon to discuss on the same. Laishram Thauba also urged the government to reopen the 3 Kwaramban Imam markets to facilitate livelihood of many parents.
SOP ngakna passenger sing tonghan basu nate aduga petrol diesel maman wangkhalak pigira karino haibasi akogi Manipur government amasi kumna yengsan birakanda hairiba adugumlaba school satra sing bara hena lawriba aduga civil sing dasu hena khudongcha daba mayam khak mayong nariba sa amasi kohan binaba MSU ge maikai degi appeal tawjari loinana lagliba February gi tang amagi nungthil pung ama makhai taba matamda MSU mai losangda tongan ba transport association gi oiba mifam khak kaujari transport association da lebiriba silenau sing masida natana tongan ba civilian sing su lakpirakanda gari bara Singbasing ase masi hakteng nana pawdam birakanda kari tawba yage government kari haibi aba haibana singbasing ase masi warep lomina si loinana ima kaithel ahum hangdaba asisu akoigi satra singda asoba khudongcha daba mayok naba lei maramdi makhoi masa masu sing asi akoigi school da college da thana naba bara sing aduga makhoina sangdaba expenditure sing asi kaithel da phamakanda maduna phangak pakhara duna hunaramba du kaithel hangdabana maram orakanda school da thaba ngamdabagi phibam amkhak lei maram aduna kaithel ahum asi kamai tawna hangthokadage haiba government na SOP ama sembirakanda tu matamda thabak to onthokpiraknaba MSU ge maikaidagi appeal tawjari.
Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM has appreciated state government for reopening schools and colleges. Press release from DESAM also urged the authorities concerned to devise ways to continue session, although admission to academic session 2021 has been cancelled as per an order issued by Director of Education S on January 20. Jirebam Upadhyaksha T.H. Somorjit has expressed discontentment over the substandard condition of Latingkal High School in Jirebam district. Speaking to media, T.H. Somorjit said that only 5 teachers are catering to students of class 6 to 10 till date, out of which 4 are primary teachers. He also said that for classes 6 and 7 and 9 and 10, the classes are being conducted in the same room in the wake of lack of proper classrooms. Assam Rifles Sangshak Battalion troop seized a huge consignment of illegal timber near Litan Mahadev camp on National Highway 202 in Ukhrul district on January 27. Impact News sources said that the team under the aegis of Headquarter IGAR South seized the timber worth around 40 lakh rupees in the market, which were being transported without legal documents in 2 trucks. Arrested drivers of the trucks along with the seized items have been handed over to Litan police for further investigations. A combined team of Assam Rifles and Manipur Police arrested a suspected self-styled surgeon of proscribed PLA yesterday. The arrested person is 25-year-old Ningthaujam Lonin alias Ibomcha from Laimarem Mayai Lekai. Impact News sources said that the team, acting on a tip-off, arrested Lonin during a search operation at Laimaram in Bishnupur district. The arrested person has been handed over to Nambol police station for further investigations. A combined team of Imphal East Commando Unit and 26 Assam Rifles today arrested a suspected active member of proscribed National Revolutionary Front Manipur NRFM from Mantripukri, Chumbrei Thong near NRL oil pump. The arrested person is 37-year-old Purit Sabam Sonish alias Surjit, son of P.H. Manglem from Uripok, Pachaspati, Madinglekai in Imphal West District, who is currently residing at Langol Lairembi Lekai, Zone 4. The team led by Commando OC KH Henry and 2nd OC Inspector Rajiv under the overall supervision of Imphal East SP Operations M. Ronnie arrested him during a frisking operation around 12:50 p.m. The team recovered a mobile phone from him. He has been handed over to Hengang Police Station for further investigations. 6th IRB personnel today carried out protest demonstrations demanding removal of their commandant. Sources at Parampat Police Station SDPO, Hengang Police Station OC, ADGP Kailun, IGP Priyo and Imphal East District SP Jogesh Chandra Hawijam immediately rushed to the protest site to pacify the agitators. Eventually, the protesting personnel withdrew their agitation upon reaching an agreement. Details of the agreement reached are yet to be ascertained. Paite Tribe Council General Headquarters carried out protest demonstration condemning the murder of Jimmy Thangsonlian at Kanan Veng, New Lamka of Churachandpur district on January 12. The protest was carried out at Central Lamka Ring Road. Protesters urged the police and the relevant authorities to solve the murder case without further delay. Manipur reported 15 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 1 death in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,037, out of which 142 are active cases. In the last 24 hours, one coronavirus-infected patient, a 74-year-old man from Churachandpur district, passed away at Jennings. With this, death toll has reached 371. On a positive note, 25 people were discharged in the past 24 hours and recovered cases have reached 28,524. State's recovery rate reaches 98.23%. Newly infected persons are all from the general population. They are 4 each from Imphal West and Imphal East district, 2 from Bishnupur, and 1 each from Thoubal, Chandel, Kakching, Tengnopal and Tamenglong district. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world.
Marks Time Classes. CBSE Amatangairaba Chahi Kudingi Leptana State Topper Puthokliba Marks Time Classes Uripok Branski Foundation Amasung Revision Gi Class 8 to 12 Faugi Form Thaba Huzare. Akupamurol Gidama contact Birau Marks Time Classes Uripok near Flyover Bridge Natraga Wankai Mahopam Lampak. Contact number 9436-288-300 Natraga 8974-736-391.
Panthubi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, specified as a financial institution by the Ministry of Finance, Government of India under Surface Act 2002. First license holder public limited housing finance company in the entire northeastern region of India, completed its 15 years of service. Provides home loan with a subsidy amount up to Rs 2.67 lakh under PMAY Credit Link Subsidy Scheme, PMAY CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Government or private employees, businessmen can apply. For more details, kindly contact Panthubi Housing Finance Company Limited or Reporter Mamlaikai Imphal.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India has recorded a single-day spike of 18,855 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 caseload to 1,720,048 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, death toll has reached 1,54,010 with 163 new fatalities. On a positive note, recovered cases have reached 1,03,94,352 with 20,746 new recoveries. Country's recovery rate touches 96.96%. Kerala has the highest infection of above 72,000 active cases. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 10 crore 21 lakh 33,000 people. Above 2 crore 2 lakh 3,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 7 crore 39 lakh 85,000. USA has the highest infection of above 98 lakh 24,000 active cases in the world, followed by India and Brazil. China stands at 83rd position with 1,802 active cases of COVID-19. More than 30 lakh healthcare workers have been vaccinated against COVID-19 across India so far. As per the Health Ministry, maximum number of beneficiaries have been vaccinated in Uttar Pradesh, followed by Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Odisha. A total of 3,399 beneficiaries have been vaccinated against COVID-19 in Manipur till today. Country aims to vaccinate around 30 crore beneficiaries, including healthcare workers, frontline workers, and those comorbid patients above the age of 50 in the first phase of nationwide mass vaccination against COVID-19 till July this year. Managing Committee of Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya held the annual Governors Awards 2020 and Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Awards 2020 award presentation today. The award presentation ceremony was held at the school's campus in Hotel Pangai. The Governors Award 2020 was conferred upon Class 11 Science student of the school, Ketrimayum Jobal Lakshmi. The award includes a cash prize of 15,000 rupees and a trophy, while the Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Award 2020 was presented to 7 esteemed individuals, including one female reporter of Sangai Express Daily, Sapam Aruna. The award includes a cash prize of 10,000 rupees each and a trophy. The recipients of the awards are H. Priyobrata in the teacher category, Ningombam Bijenta in traffic police category, Atopam Rajkumari in nurses category, Lisham Johnson in differently abled person category, and boxer Naurem Baby Rodisana in sports category. Yumnam Joy Prakash also clinched a special award. Meritorious awards were also presented to proficient students of the school on the occasion. Sirem Chairman, retired IAS Dr. R.K. Nimai, MPTC Pangai Director R.K. Tutusana IPS, and Vice Chairman of Managing Committee of Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya Educational Institutions, T. Asha, took part in the event.
There is a need to recruit large number of trained teachers in this category, which at this juncture, when the state is reeling under financial crunch, it is almost next to impossible. The private school sector, which contributes about 60% of school education in Manipur, will somehow manage to do it, even though they are also in very serious problem due to the pandemic, because of the government insistence on payment of 50% salary while levying only 30% tuition fees. And most of the private schools are now in very dire financial condition. The opening of the schools has also thrown up various challenges. There was a 55-page standard operating procedures to be followed by the schools, and there it was an insistence that every teachers and every students have to undergo a COVID test. If lakhs and lakhs of students and teachers have to undergo tests, there will be no test kit available in the state.
The first district-level advisory committee meeting of Food Safety in Imphal West was held today. Eat Right Challenge campaign on safe food and healthy diets was also launched on the occasion. District-level advisory committee, Food Safety in Imphal West District and Office of the Designated Food Safety Administration jointly organized the event at the courtroom of Imphal West DC complex.
Ihan hambada licensing and the registration high licensing and the registration jida koina tawjagadori base license loruma ba kangu singa sina invalid oiramba singa do amukhana renew tawna ba hingan ba karigumda hingat pada matik cha daga na magi photo cancel tawraga improvement piba kana gumana license na chaga registration lorum da taraga di license registration lobin na ba na koina makoi da haijaba marketing oliba pot sing license ti yaure haidana license number registration number yaurga leiba pot se whether it conform to standard to it saba matam da transgender oirabra natraga oidabra haibana singba singase masi akoina sample collect togani aduga hariba sample singase akoina reliable oiba akoigi state ki laboratory as well as notified accredited traka leragadi referral laboratory bogda thadana akoina sangeng togani.
District Level Services Authority Churachandpur held one-day legal awareness interactions with students at Raven High School in New Lamka, Churachandpur today. CGM Secretary DLSA Zangolian Haukip, Advocate Chinlun Guite and Assistant Prosecutor Hangzam Moy were the resource persons. They stressed on cybercrime, protection of children from sexual offences under the POCSO Act and First Information Report FIR. The technical session was followed by interaction session with students to clarify their doubts. Around 150 students took part in the program. International Peace University, Germany has accorded honorary doctorate degree, Doctor of Humanity to Director of Chalan Bishnupur Kam Chief Functionary of New Life Foundation Manipur, Lamabam Pishak. The honorary doctorate degree was accorded to him at CAG Pride Conference Hall in Coimbatore yesterday. International Achievers Council also presented Achievers Excellence Awards to him. Lamabam Pishak was honored for his roles for the welfare of children and women. Manipur Muslims Welfare Organization MMWO and Sims Helping Group Manipur organized one-day medical camp at Kairang Kumidog Arapti Primary School today. Around 150 people were checked up at the camp.
medical camp sing to be matagadi 244394 ta contact to bira kana ida langthaki raka oiba manu hanjalak leiba ana laeng basing ji gi pulong jaba phangdaba singdu China International Medical Sciences ta contact to bira kana ekoi medical camp sing se koi mathang mathang lakna bokoi sem chajari oisuma pham koi taramai tranga koi wa de basing ji mathang mathang to pada mayam na pulong jabi koina government da koina angam matheng koina covid ki patamdagi koina haiba posi nasi bok ta chathatuna lakuni na koi makhata na so koi chathagi gani.
Apokpa Marub Hauna Sang Zaribon has organized one-day workshop on Meitei Yelho Mayek preserved by Lining Hal Nauria Pulo at Zaribon Laishram Kun in Assam's Helekandi district. Leaders of various civil society organizations of Assam and eminent people from the Meitei community of the Barak Valley Kasar, Assam's Halekandi district and Karimganj district attended the workshop. Luching Purel of Ahal Taranitoy Nauria Amusana, Vice President Naurem Chaurajit, ex-Luching Hal Kumon Mayum Maino, and Senior Advocate of Bombay High Court Sorok Haibam Tarun Kumar were the resource persons at the workshop. Apunba Manipur Huyen Lalon Loop is all set to start imparting knowledge of Manipuri martial art Huyen Lalong to youths in Manipur, neighboring states and other countries starting February. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, General Secretary of Apunba Manipur Huyen Lalon Loop, Sapam Inaubi said the association will start teaching the indigenous martial art form to interested youths in various districts across the state, Manipuri diasporas residing in neighboring states and the neighboring countries of Bangladesh and Myanmar. The association hopes to steer youths away from drug abuse by engaging them in the Manipuri martial art Huyen Lalong.
Manipur ki Kachin Koyada, Kungang the Lady Ba, Chagi Ipak the Tau, but the Kanana with the Monta Equina, Hoyalalungi, my singasi, Tambiba, Hiba, Mission Amaka Equina, Pantok Sheragan, the Manipur Hotanatana, Join the Tarba, Manipur Mapanda Lady Ba, Maitation, Kasar, Bangladesh, Ramhana Simba, Tang Lady Bissing Assam, Hayangasima, Ahoy Assam, Gipusam to Sasan, Masida, Maitei, Lady Bakudi Maxida, Hoyalalungi, Kangon Singo, Tambiduna. Nishagi Pakta, Tagada Banaharon Singsi, Kanba, Mission Ama, Pangtok Jargani, Hoyhona Longset Kamba, Tang Tagi Mayesina, Younglen Seru, Oibenina, Masina, Zati, Sibu Kanbangani, Hazaba, Amagi Makada, Mission, Pangtok Jargani.
Martyrs Day 2021 will be observed at Gandhi Memorial Hall in Imphal at 10:50 a.m. tomorrow. Governor Dr. Najma Heptulla will grace the event. Union Budget Session 2021 began today with a customary address by President Ramnath Kovind. Addressing members of both houses of the parliament, the president said India has braved the pandemic and natural calamities and is serving humanity in the time of global crisis. He said the new cases of COVID-19 are declining in the country due to the timely decision by government which saved millions of lives. The president added that India showed a scientific excellence and became Atmanirbhar. President Ramnath Kovind said Constitution provides freedom of expression and it also teaches one to follow law and rules. He also said extremism in the northeast is heading towards its end. The incidents of violence are declining. He maintained that youth that had gone astray is returning to the mainstream of development and nation building. President Kovind also said that new agriculture laws will empower the farmers. The crucial budget session of parliament started with as many as 19 opposition parties boycotting the president's address to a joint sitting of both houses today in solidarity with the farmers agitating against the 3 new farm laws. Union Minister for Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Economic Survey 2020-21 in the Parliament today. The survey states India's real GDP to record a growth of 11% in 2021-22 and normal GDP by 15.4%, the highest since independence. The V-shaped economic recovery is supported by the initiation of a mega vaccination drive with hopes of a robust recovery in the services sector and prospects for robust growth in consumption and investment. The economic survey states that the rebound will be led by the low base and continued normalization in economic activities as the rollout of COVID-19 vaccines gathers traction. The fundamentals of the economy remain strong as gradual scaling back of lockdowns along with the astute support of Atmanirbhar Bharat mission have placed the economy firmly on the path of revival. The survey says India's GDP is estimated to contract by 7.7% in financial year 2020-21, composed of a sharp 15.7% decline in the first half and a modest 0.1% fall in the second half. Sector-wise, agriculture has remained the silver lining, while contact-based services, manufacturing, construction were hit hardest and have been recovering steadily. Government consumption and net exports have cushioned the growth from diving further down. The survey observes that the intense lockdown implemented at the start of the pandemic, when India had only 100 confirmed cases, characterized India's unique response in several ways. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Row over construction site of National Sports University takes a violent turn. Unknown miscreants cause havoc at university construction site in Kotro. Chief Minister Nongthum Biren inaugurates 14 projects and lays foundation of 8 projects under Go to Hills mission in Tamenglong district. India tops world with highest taxes of 69% on petrol and diesel. Normal petrol at rupees 89.94 and premium petrol at rupees 93.19 paisa in Manipur today. Manipur reports 15 new confirmed cases of COVID-19, 25 recoveries and 1 death case in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 371. India logged single-day spike of 18,855 new COVID-19 cases, taking country's tally above 1,720,000. Recovery rate nears 97%. And the Union Budget Session 2021 begins. President Ramnath Kovind says extremism in Northeast is heading towards its end. Economic survey projects 11% GDP growth for next financial year. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sri Sri Gaurachandraya